okay. One more.
When Jarvis walked off that live with ice in her veins and no words, the internet didn't just pause, it exploded. What did Peller do that made fans label him an emotional abuser? Let me gist you the full tea. Social media is on fire right now after a video clip surfaced showing influencer Peller slapping Jarvis on her backside during a live session. It was meant to be playful, at least that's what Peller probably thought, but Jarvis didn't smile. In fact, she stood up, stone-faced, and walked off without saying a word. No laughter, no reaction, just silence. And that silence spoke louder than anything. The video didn't just trend, it shook tables. Fans started reposting, quote tweeting, and dissecting the whole clip like detectives. Many called it disrespectful, some said it was harassment, but a growing number went even further, labeling Peller an emotional abuser. This isn't the first time people have raised eyebrows over how Peller treats Jarvis publicly. Some fans claim he constantly uses her as a prop for attention, cracking jokes at her expense, interrupting her during lives, or showing what they describe as passive control. And now, with this new video, those quiet complaints have turned into loud outrage. What made this worse was Jarvis's reaction. She didn't try to act like it was okay. She didn't force a fake smile. She just walked off. And that cold exit made people feel like something deeper was going on behind the scenes. Online reactions poured in. That slap wasn't playful. That was public embarrassment. I'm glad she walked off. Emotional abuse doesn't always look like shouting. Sometimes it's small things like this. Peller always does too much when the camera is on. This was one step too far. The backlash grew fast. Some fans demanded an apology. Others asked Jarvis to speak out. And a few even urged her to cut ties completely. The mood online is one of disappointment and frustration, especially from women who see this moment as a reflection of how their own boundaries are ignored in relationships. Now, let's be honest. There's always two sides. Some of Peller's fans are defending him, saying it was just content and people are overreacting. But the loudest voices right now, they're the ones saying this isn't about jokes anymore. It's about respect. This whole drama also opened up wider conversations about emotional boundaries in relationships, especially for influencers. People started talking about how jokes and pranks can sometimes cross lines, especially when one person clearly isn't comfortable. Some even pointed out how many of these funny moments in relationships online are actually micro-abuses, tiny moments of control, disrespect, or belittling dressed up as entertainment. And let's be real, this isn't just about Peller and Jarvis anymore. It's about the message we're sending when we laugh at situations like this. Is it really funny when someone's discomfort is brushed aside? Is public shaming now part of couple content? As of now, Jarvis hasn't made any official statement. Peller also hasn't responded directly to the backlash. But the silence from both of them is only making fans more curious and more vocal. So what happens next? Will there be an apology? Will Jarvis speak up? Will this be the end of their public appearances together? What do you think? Was this just a harmless slap blown out of proportion, or was it a moment that exposed something real and uncomfortable? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget, if someone tells you they're uncomfortable, believe them. Respect in relationships isn't optional. It's basic. If you enjoyed this gist, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell because we've got more hot topics coming your way soon.